I hear a lot of talk in the Christian leadership magazines today about preachers and about singers and about apologists who are abandoning the faith, deconstructing their faith. They believe in Jesus, but they don't believe in the Bible anymore. They don't believe in anything anymore. There's a variety of this abandoning the faith and deconstructionism taking place. And I look at it all and I just kind of go, why is it that when times get hard, people abandon their faith? It's because they don't listen to Jesus. And now, please, straight up talk. I know that sounds like a very simplistic thing to say. But as Jesus prepared the apostles for some very, very, very hard times, his death right in front of their eyes, his sufferings right in front of their eyes, all the persecution that would come against them in Jerusalem after his death. He spends time in that Last Supper, and he teaches them one of the longest sermons that we have on record of Jesus. One day I'm going to preach a series of sermons called The Last Sermon of Jesus. And it really took place in the upper room. And then as they left the upper room and began to walk toward the Garden of Gethsemane, he kept the sermon going. He preached as they walked. But he taught them about their relationship with him and the Father. He taught them about real discipleship. He taught them about living a fruitful ministry life. He taught them about the hatred that the world would focus against us. He talked to them about the coming of the Holy Spirit. He talked to them about so many things. And then in chapter 16, verse 1, he makes this statement. I have told you these things so that, and remember we always circle so that in our Bibles, it shows us the purpose. I've told you these things for the purpose of, so that you won't abandon your faith. You won't abandon your faith. Now, people are walking away from their faith today. Times are hard. And you know what? They may get worse before they get better if Jesus tarries. Okay? I mean, I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. And I look at the debt crisis. I look at all the challenges that we have as a nation. I look at the crazy wars going on in the world today. And I look at the whole thing and go, Jesus, it would be nice to have about a decade of just peace, of just everything just being peaceful. Now, whether God will grant us that or not, I don't know. But whatever comes, beloved, we don't abandon our faith. You say, well, Pastor, how do I do that? How do I keep my faith in the hard times? I would go back and just keep reading the words of Jesus. Just go back and read the Gospels. Jesus said, I told you these things so that you won't abandon your faith. Maybe just go back and read his sermon in the upper room up until the time he gets there into the Garden of Gethsemane. Go back and read those chapters in John. Go back and read the realistic life that Jesus lays out in front of us. Listen to him. Develop your relationship with him. Spend time in prayer. But Pastor, when I pray, it doesn't feel like God's answering. It feels like my prayers go to the ceiling and then bounce back down on me. Doesn't mean he's not listening. What you feel doesn't change the reality of his promises. He promised that whatever you would ask in his name, he would do it. Whatever you ask in his name, you pray to the Father in his name. So please, whether your prayer feels like it's bouncing back or not, your feelings are not relevant. His promise is what's relevant. Spend time in the Word. Spend time developing your relationship with him. But don't let the hard times make you abandon the faith. Listen to Jesus.